It's a reindeer of reason. I hate this caller. All right, remember how hilarious the whole teabagging thing was? Those other networks had a field day, and there was no one better at denigrating those silly folks with signs than Rachel Maddow.
Is he not considered a true teabagger by the movement? Mass organized public teabagging. The teabagging of Congress. If he is being teabagged while doing so, the message will be a bit muffled. Teabag Obama, teabag Obama. Eager teabaggers were also turned away when they tried to teabag the Treasury Department without a permit. Teabag Arlen Specter. Teabag John McCain when someone spoiled the teabagging in the park fun by teabagging the White House lawn. Teabagging. We're teabaggers, and you're not, and we're therefore the future.
She got a real kick out of that word. Now, fast forward to last night, where we have a more uproarious footage of Rachel.
We're now hearing, in terms of the United States Senate race here in Massachusetts, that the AP is now projecting that Scott Brown is the winner of the Massachusetts United States Senate race. Again, this is an AP projection. The Associated Press now projecting that Scott Brown is the winner of the Massachusetts Senate race to replace the late Ted Kennedy. Again, this is an AP projection. Nora O'Donnell has confirmed that Martha Coakley has called Scott Brown to concede the race.
Sorry, I guess uproarious isn't the right word. Downroarious? Yeah, she's definitely downroarious. Anyway, I might quote Morrissey and say the joke isn't funny anymore, but I'm thinking, no, the party's just getting started. Now, see, this is a time for the Tea Party movement to embrace the teabag moniker, for it's that silly slur that helped amp the angst leading to Scott Brown's huge win. Fact is, the phrase teabag is a profound symbol of the disconnect between elitist jackasses and the rest of America. Every time an MSNBC host snickered about teabagging, it reminded everyone else that the media won't take you seriously if you reject their liberal assumptions. Plus, the media only likes protesters if they look like protesters. Anti-war T-shirt in place, earnest look on your face. Oh, and don't forget the $200 cushioned air bubble jogging shoes. Plus, if you're going to protest, it better be about crap the media cares about. Saving the planet, no nukes, flat mimosas at brunch. But protesting the lefty expansion of government, that just won't cut it. Anyway, Maddow and her ilk learned a key lesson last night, that calling folks teabaggers only helps them teabag you. And if you disagree with me, you're probably not a teabagger. Too bad. Gary, isn't this kind of an example of what happens when you bully people and then the bullied kids band together and fight back? It's like an after-school special.
It is, indeed, and it's fun to watch, isn't it? But you know what? I think the teabaggers won, because at the end of the day, they put it in your face and they shove it down your throat, and that's how you win an election in America.
You are so right.
Oh, you couldn't be more right.
It couldn't be more right. I love the way she describes it, Mike. I do.
The way she laughs.
Yeah.
And everything that
But isn't it ironic that MSNBC is the network that got teabagged?
You know what? Absolutely. And I got to tell you, Rachel Maddow has never looked more vulnerable and sexy than she did during that moment when she was announcing that Coakley had lost.
I mean, it was bad.
It was like death in
It was
her
like the
eyes.
apocalypse had happened. It was like she just finished reading The Road, and she was gonna just go crazy. Diana, is the administration gonna start taking tea parties more seriously?
I think they should. I mean, I know that the Oxford American Dictionary has, at least by putting tea baggers now is the word of the year for 2009. But yes, I think that we will. We will start taking it more seriously. No, that's the Urban Dictionary. That's the Urban Dictionary.
Bill, are there any sex terms that are going to come in?
It's been my word of the year for a long time.
Will you marry me? Why am I not in L.A.?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm leaving all of you people for Kerry. Hey, Bill, are there any other sex terms that we can look forward to invigorating or reinvigorating the political language?
If they do, they'll have more to do with brown than anything. I don't even know what that means.
I do.
Well, 2 points. One on the tape that we just watched. Maddow in a turtleneck, is she not the splitting image of a younger George Steinbrenner with the turtleneck? I think that she was a little bit. They both looked very jaunty. Yeah. And the other thing is, if there's one person in America who should not be talking about teabagging and mentioning it over and over, it's Rachel Maddow. And as her off-the-record girlfriend, I can guarantee that, Greg.
She looks a little bit like Scott Baio, don't you?
All right.
A little bit, yeah.
Stop making fun of her. Okay, from teabaggers to tykes. Well, on Wednesday, the first anniversary of his inauguration, Barack Obama received a stunning rebuke of his policies from kids. Brats, urchins, cherubs, ankle biters, tadpoles, sullen creatures with runny noses, and lunch boxes filled with Capri Sun and crystal meth. Yes, the results of a Time for Kids magazine poll finds that more than half of youngsters give the president a grade of C or lower, meaning children who are our future aren't keen on Obama being part of theirs. According to the survey, which questioned 1,000 boys and girls aged 9 to 13, 19% gave Obama an A, 30% a B, 24% a C, 10% a D, and 16% an F. Well, what do they think of the results in Panda Town? We asked.
Little Panda down.
Panda Town is a mess right now.
They are not smart animals.
Not happy.
Diana, children are our future.
Yes.
So this should be of grave concern.
This is a grave concern. One of the things that I was reading about that article that really depressed me is the one who says, my mommy is working too hard and I never see her. And my heart breaks. And you know what? I blame Obama.
Really?
Yes. No, not really. But it was sad to read that unemployment is one of the kids' fears.
I don't know. You know, Carrie, I've been critical of the president, but I got to say, we shouldn't be listening to kids about anything, right?
No. Wait, yes. I don't know. You know what? When I did my own private poll of 9 to 13-year-olds, pretty much all I found out was like Taylor Lautner is totally hot.
Yes.
And stranger danger. That's all I figured out.
When you
that sent Bill running right now.
I was going to say,
said that.
When you polled me, I told you specifically I was neither 9 nor 10, and he is still hot.
Yeah, you know, Bill, if the tweens are turning on him, won't the tots be next?
I think the important thing here is to realize that we're making this important because kids are stupid. I mean, the fact that we're even paying attention to this. My favorite part of the poll was not the Obama thing because God knows I cried myself to sleep on that one, but the part where they said that their top career choice was athlete. The bottom one, the bottom one of the top 10 was chef. Now, if you've seen how fat these little runts are these days, you'll know that they have a lot more chance of being a Paul Prudhomme than they ever will Paul Molitor. These kids are dumb, Greg.
Mike, you just had a baby. What are his thoughts on the administration? And keep it clean.
Yeah, you know what? He's very excited about the whole Scott Brown election results in Massachusetts, and he said so last night. B, he really hates Bill for calling kids stupid.
No, I didn't mean all kids.
No, not all kids. And you know what I loved about this Time for Kids poll, they covered a lot of topics, right?
Yeah.
And asking what to kids was important to them.
Yeah.
This is really stunning. Money and possessions were more important to them than anything else. Happiness, family, anything.
I'm not surprised because you know they also said, Bill. They also said 9 out of 10 said they'd see a female president in their lifetimes. So they're obviously misguided.
What? I mean, first of all, why don't they get the vote first, Greg? All right, let's do baby steps here.
Yes.
Diana, punch him.
I already did.
If they're old enough to poo in their diapers, they're old enough to vote.
All right.
Isn't that on the dollar?
Okay.
Yeah.
Coming up, can you get a perfect workout body just by eating potato chips and meerkat blood?
Yes.
Probably, but check out this mess. Sex and blood, sex and blood, sex and blood. Yes, the star of Gladiator is here to talk about all 6 of those things.